certainly the first series, if not the other two series of the Danish version of The Killing, which is the next one from
See, your list is so flaming cool. Why didn't I go after Gary? Are we allowed Muppet Babies? On.
Yeah, next one then, top 10 kids shows.
Yeah.
For those top 10
Yours will still be cooler than mine.
This was one where, again, Love Film, or it's Amazon or whatever it is. They still call it Love Film, though. Again, I got the discs through the post, and there was a friend of mine who was equally interested in watching them, so I lent them to him after I watched them. I think we then talked about what had happened. I'd read things that were written before, but obviously I didn't want to know who the killer was. This had, again, a sense of place of Copenhagen, and I think that got bigger and bigger as the series went on. You got to see more of the political element in the second and third series, but I think it lost some of the charm. This was very self-contained. This was 20 episodes, all based around one murder case of a young girl, and brought in I can't remember Trolls Hartman. I'm not sure what he was, what his sort of rank was.
He was a regional politician, I think.
Was he running for mayor or something?
Yeah, he was
I
running
think
for
he was
mayor.
running for mayor or something like that. Yeah.
And his story sort of crossed into that of Nanabit Larson, and I mean the performance from Sophie Grable as Sarah Lund and the other cast members in this as well. I think it sort of started the boom for foreign drama that we, as we said a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about The Disappearance, is that now it's sort of become oversaturated and we are basically getting everything now. The Bridge was one that I considered, but again, it was something that had sort of diminishing returns as it went on, certainly after Martin Road left. Borgen I enjoyed to start off with. Again, I never finished Borgen. And more recently, Hostages, the Israeli series, and Trapped, the Icelandic series. But I think The Killing was the sort of original and probably the best of.
I'm glad that they never did a British remake. I'm glad that they went off and did. That they never did that.
Because I saw The Killing again relatively recently compared to you both, and I was struck by the similarities between it and Broadchurch. Not to bring that up again.
Oh, definitely.
I think Broadchurch had the influence.
Let's look at it. I mean, you've got River, you've got Broadchurch and Marcella and others. I think it has definitely influenced British drama. I think it's tried to influence American drama.
Unforgotten had certain elements as well.
Absolutely.
Was that your first foray into foreign drama? Was The Killing then, Matt? Was it?
I should think so. Yes. Yeah.
And that again, it was word of mouth. It was people saying what.
And it was me and my friends saying around the sort of same time that we wanted to watch this. I thought, I'll rent it, and we went through the discs. And I think when you've got someone to talk to about it, then it makes it. And obviously, in recent years, I've had this forum to talk about anything really.
You don't need friends anymore.
No, who needs friends?
Are we your friends, Matt? I didn't realise.
Oh yeah, you are.
So you're placing this on the list, but in your eyes, only series 1, not the subsequent 2.
Again, it was sort of diminishing returns as it went on. I think they struggled because obviously the structure of it, that you don't just follow the murder case, you follow 3 or 4 other stories going on around it. And I think they struggled with the other stories going around it in the next 2 series. That was what I would say.